So what do you do when you don't feel like doing anything today? And also, I'll show you what we do when we go out and pick lawnmowers up. We search Facebook and then we go and get them straight away.
Get motivated, people, come on.
So now's the time of the year to start picking up your lawnmowers. I've got two there which I've had for quite a while now, and then I've got this one which I've just picked up yesterday. Funny enough, I see it on Facebook and it was £5, and the bloke said he's had it for 20 years and he just done a service on it himself. So he said he changed the oil and he said he put some fresh fuel in it. That was his service, and sharpened the blade. Now when he sharpened the blade, he tipped the mower upside down. And then after that, he said it wouldn't start. Now, I think he's flooded the carburettor, but for £5, the deck looks terrible, absolutely terrible, but it's all there, it's solid, and there's no rust on this deck that's penetrated, only surface rust, as you can see there. So what I'll end up doing is taking this engine off of this, stripping the deck down, giving it a respray, and the only reason I'm doing that is because it's a self-drive mower, as you can see there. It's got the drive cable there. So I will squirt some easy start in that just to make sure it starts up first of all. But failing that, the great thing about these Brig engines is that if they're knackered, just bolt another one straight on. It's all there, self-drive, £5. Happy days. The wheel's looking pretty good order. All they're going to need is a little paint up and a cosmetic touch up, but that will be on its own unique video. So I just want to make sure it starts first when I do this video, because it might have a bent shaft underneath, and that would obviously bugger it all up. So that's what I'll be doing in a different video. Now you may remember the powdered deck lawnmower, which I re-powder coated and changed the deck over. I've sold that to, funny enough, it was someone who watches the videos, and he's used it. It's absolutely fantastic. He's well over the moon with it. It's got a good mower there. It's a quality mower. It's got a good Honda engine on it, a GCV 160 I think it is, and obviously the deck and the blade, everything was done, everything was serviced, the carbs were cleaned and serviced, and it went a treat. So happy days on that one. So today's a day where I don't really feel like doing much, to be honest with you. It's raining out here. It's just one of those days. You get these days now and again. So all we do in that situation, we go online, we have a look at Facebook, we have a look at Gumtree, we have a look at eBay, and we see what's coming up locally. And Gary's going to pop round in a minute. He's just given me a phone call. He's going to pick up a little cheap lawnmower. So this is what we do. We say we're going to be there straight away, just like I did with that one over there. The chap said, oh, I've had people phone me up saying, can I deliver it and all that. It's £5 at the end of the day. Of course you've got to go and get it, and you've got to go and get it straight away. Otherwise you're going to miss the boat with things like that. So that's the benefit of actually working from home and doing this sort of thing, going out as and when the stuff comes up and getting it. So we'll wait for Gary to turn up. I'm going to have a cup of tea first, and then we will pick up another cheap mower to flip. Those of you who might have seen this in the background, this isn't one of mine. This is one Gary's working on at the moment. It needs a new couple of belts on it. It didn't start and it leaked fuel out everywhere. It was one of his previous customers who had this sitting in their garage, I think it was, and they needed it working because it was given to them, because they got a great big area to mow, and they've been using the push mower that Gary sold them a few months ago. This is a little thing you might not realise. You've seen these bases here, what you use for the motorcycle lifts and all that to hold motorcycles up. Well, I've got one of them. It makes an ideal little jack there for lifting up your lawnmowers, your ride-ons and stuff like that. So they're only about £47 to £50, so worth getting if you're doing a lot of ride-on work. You just attach the battery drill onto there. You can do it by hand. We put a battery drill onto there with a socket and then just wind it up and it comes up lovely. There you go. What do you reckon, Merlin? Hey? He's a good boy, isn't he? Yeah, go on in, off you go. So yeah, I think Gary's doing this one on his channel as a belt replacement and an engine. I think it was a carb sorted out, it needed sorted out on this one. So there you go, that's coming up on the Project Man's channel. Right folks, so he's out the front, Mend It Man. He's out the front, is Project Man. Stay there, Merlin. So let's get out in the old mower-mobile van, and let's see what we can pick up. Right, Project Man.
Come on, Soppy.
That's what I like to see, supply me with a drink. So off we go, folks. We've got about a 20-mile journey on this one, so shouldn't be too bad. But the weather, as I said to you, is lousy, and I don't really want to do any work in the log cabin. Plus, Jim has made a mess in there again, and I've got to tidy it up. Right, out on the road now, as you can see, so we're going to meet this dude. He's a bit vague, this bloke, so...
So yeah, he had it up for 50 quid. I went in with 20 quid because it was a non-runner. He come back saying he wanted 40 quid, but I said, as it's a non-runner, I'm only willing to pay 20 quid spares or repairs. And with that, he messaged straight back saying, come and collect it.
Right, we just turned up. We're on an industrial estate, folks. Look, with these units, look. So Gary's gone over to meet the bloke. Just over there like that, look. Just let him do the deal now. Don't normally do the work on industrial estates. Let's get out and have a look at it, shall we? Right, here it is. Only a little cheap plastic deck one, but it looks all there. It looks in good condition as well, and it's a self-drive, so that's what we really like to look for. It'll be nice and easy and light to work on. It's got the 575 series Briggs & Stratton engine on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. We're getting it back of the van. Ready?
I started the conversion, look.
Oh, where'd you get that map from? Welcome to Subway.
That's the conversion so far started.
Unbelievable. That's his van conversion. He started it. Right, come on, let's lift it in. Well, that's for you to sort out, isn't it? Not me. Right, you ready? There you go. Put it in sideways. That way it won't rock about, you see. There we go. Happy days. Wants a couple of hubcaps on it, maybe, or you can just probably be alright without them on, wouldn't it? Right, so that's it in the back of the van, folks. We'll make our way home and we'll see if we can get it started. See if he's bought another pup, which we probably has, but that's what we buy. Right, there you go, folks. The deal's now been done, and very not suspicious, but we never like to pay the full amount. There's always a backstory, and as I say, he told Gary that the lawnmower had not been started for about a year. We had a little scout round, and the building that he come out of was a removals company. So I find it a little bit hard to believe that he'd taken that lawnmower from his house into work to sell. I don't see that's the case. You have to sometimes read between the lines. We reckon that he's a removal company. He does house clearances as well. We reckon he's had that sitting in the unit there, and he's just trying to earn a bit of extra cash. So he's dropped down from 50 quid down to 20 quid. So I don't believe it that it's his own personal mower. We don't believe it, but we're not interested in that. All we're interested in is getting it as cheap as we can. And because it looked like that it wasn't his own personal mower and he hadn't brought it into work, we thought we'd just throw in that low offer, and hey presto, the job's a good one. So we'll have a look at it when we get in, see what the problem is with it, if it has got any problems. So we'll see you when we get back. Let's get it out.
Brand everything.
Unbelievable. It's not a Project Man video. There you go. I'll let you lift it out. Lift it out. Let's have a look at that blade underneath. Oh, it's not been run for a while, has it?
Doing that.
Yeah, the blade wants to sharpen by the looks of it.
Can't see the belt.
Eh? You can see the belt?
No, I can't.
Oh, it's behind that cover, isn't it? Yeah.
There is a belt on there.
There is a belt on there.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Right, well that's good enough anyway. Right, get it out. Let's get it round the back and we'll see if we can at least make it fire. Oh, so it's quick release handles it's got on it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tighten up a bit.
Yeah. It's all there. It's obviously been standing around for a bit, isn't it? Look. All the handles rusty, a bit of black paint and a rub down, that'll be alright. But the deck, the main thing is the deck's solid anyway. Not broken in any way. Right, so let's have a little look around it.
He reckons a bit of fresh fuel and a spark plug and it's good to go, he said.
Right, well let's see it. Let's put him to the test.
If it was that easy, I thought he'd have done it to show me to get his 50 quid.
There you go. So what's in the tank anyway?
Well, the cap's not on.
Right.
There's petrol in it.
Is there?
Not a lot, but it's covering the... It should run. It's above the filter.
Yeah, you see, look, you can just see it in there, folks. So it has got juice in it. What's it smell like?
Not the greatest.
No. The spark plug cap is on. So shall we, is it a primable one?
I'll just check the oil. You know what I'm about. I'll do proper check.
Always check the oil, yep.
It looks clear, but it looks empty. It's just on the bottom line. There's enough to fire it.
Yeah. At least there's some in there anyway. Air filter?
Got that one to change, look.
Let's have a look at that, look. Yeah, it's been used, isn't it? Yeah, we'll leave it in for now. As I say, we're going to just do what the owner said, and we'll try and start it. So it's got fuel in it.
There's no drive, look.
Yeah, the cable looks like it's
Broken.
Is it pulled off? There we go, look at that, look. So that has obviously been standing for a while. See, this is what I mean. A cable like that can cost about 15 quid, you see. So you have to remember that when you're buying these mowers. That's why we want them for as cheap as possible.
No, it's not a primable.
No, it's not a primable one, so we'll see if it fires up anyway. If not, we can always squirt some fuel into it. Right, that's not firing, is it? So we'll get some easy start now. Just squirt that in the intake and just see if we've got an issue with a carburetor. So don't forget, we may be able to repair this. So if you've got a cable like this with an end on like that, you can chop these down a little bit, back there for example, and you may be able to use that with some new cable which we've already got. So we'll be showing that in a later video, but so we're just going to take the air filter off. Right, that's the choke. I can feel the choke's actually on at the moment, so push that in there, push it past the choke, the tube in there, see? And then just get that squirt in there. Right, let's try that, folks. Now, if it fires, we know we've got a runner. There we go. So we know it's going to run, but definitely not drive. So, yeah, but as I say, cut that off, and we may be able to utilise that, because the outside of the cable looks in very good condition. That's the drive cable there, you see. So they normally leak around where they get water coming in. Water's probably been running in there, and that's why it's broken off. Probably around there, because if you put that back into there, where does that go in there like that, look? You put that back into there, you can see the snap. It's that one there, and it's the bottom one there, so it's this one here. There's a snap down in there, so water's obviously running there, and then gone and broken the cable around there. So we can just put a new insert into that probably, so that's what we're going to do there. But yeah, we've heard it run. Try it again, it might drag some fuel through. See if it'll start again. No, let's try a bit more. Sometimes it can drag the fuel through. Yeah, it's cutting straight out. So we have got a fuel issue. Smoking a lot as well. Did he say he'd done the oil in this? No, he didn't, did he?
No, he just said it's been sat for a year.
Yeah, so it's been sat for a year. It's been sat in someone's house, and he's done a house clearance, and that's his way of earning a little bit extra cash. He was a bit optimistic thinking he'd get 50 quid for it. He probably knew that. That's why he took Gary's 20. But to us, that is a money-making opportunity to probably do this mower, and because it's a self-drive one, probably get about 90 to 100 to 110 pounds for it. So it's not all that old, really, is it?
3rd of 2017.
2017, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, just to show you folks that that will clean up all right, but you won't be seeing it in this video. These blacks, as you know, we can get that jet black again, so that looks all right. That deck will polish up lovely. It's got the decent Briggs & Stratton, or the newer Briggs & Stratton engine on. Just wants a service and a good clean down, really. And also that cable. Well done. Shady deals. That's what you've just done there, haven't you? So for £50 to buy that, if you was using that, a person couldn't just buy that for the £50 that he wanted and start using it. So that's where your money-making opportunities come in. You've got to try and knock these people down, find stuff which is wrong with the mower. He couldn't show it running. He probably knew it wouldn't start. He'd probably been trying to pull it and it wouldn't start. And no way will you buy a mower for £50. So that's your opportunity to jump in with an extra low offer, which is what he did. And we got a little bit of work to do to it, but that's only a tinkering stuff. So all the essentials are there. So to make a good profit out of this one. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here, folks. It's only a quick, fast blast one. I don't feel like doing any work at the moment. It's pouring, well, stay pouring down with rain. It is raining, but we'll be back on it very, very shortly. I'm going to tidy the workshop up, get everything going again, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, if you do like the lawnmower videos, check out this playlist here and watch a few of my lawnmower restorations and repair videos. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'll see you later, folks. Bye for now.